And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a 10. Like Daddy, all of the Barbies is pretty. Damn, all of the Barbies.
Hey guys, welcome back to Star TV. On today's lovely episode, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a story time on how I went to Gag City yesterday and had the time of my life. Right before we get into today's lovely episode, make sure you guys subscribe to Star TV where you get a new episode every week. Make sure you guys like this video, drop a comment down below. Let Star know what you think, and be sure to hit that bell down below and press all so you will be notified each and every time Star posts a new video. Let's get into it. So as you guys know, March 19th is my day. It's my day of glory. It's my day of shine. It's the day that my parents gave birth to me 26 years ago. So this birthday meant so much to me, you know. Being that, you know, life has been lifing and things happen, I said, you know what? I'm going to celebrate myself. So back in December, I remember just being at work and I'm like, you know, Nicki, her tickets are going to be on sale soon. And by the time, you know, they had the pre-sale, I didn't get paid yet. So I was like, man, I got to wait like an extra 2 weeks. I'm praying. I'm like, God, please let me get my ticket. I really want to have a good time for my birthday. A lot of people don't like going to concerts, but I'm really not the type of girl that will sit here and go to the club or the lounge. I really don't hang out too much on weekends. So if I can get to a concert once a year or twice a year and see my favorite artist, I don't think that's hurting nobody. You know, that's how I enjoy myself. That's what makes me happy. So then I get paid, and back in December, I get my ticket. And I'm so happy. I'm like, good, you know, my ticket is out the way. So now I'm contemplating what outfit to wear. Because I know, like, when you're going to a Nicki concert, you really have to give Barb, you know. And it's so many beautiful looks that she has. And I'm just wondering, you know, what look and what style can I go for that, you know, seems original but also screams Barb. You know, so I come up with my outfit and everything. And one thing, you guys, that I noticed, a lot of people who I asked to go to the concert with me, they were playing games. And when it comes to my birthday, I don't play games with nobody, you know. I want to go out, I want to look nice, I want to have a good time. If you don't want to pay $600-700 for a ticket to have a good time, that's on you. So everybody was flopping, everybody was flaking, everybody was, you know, moving funny. So I said, you know what, forget that. I'm gonna go and have me a good time, and I'm gonna go to this concert from New York all the way to Jersey by myself, and I'm gonna enjoy myself. You know, this is the thing. We have to stop waiting for people to accompany us in order for us to enjoy our life, in order for us to have a good time. Even when it comes to traveling overseas, I see a lot of beautiful young women online, and they're going to countries like Turks and Caicos, Bora Bora, Thailand. They're going alone. And you know why? Because they chose to live in the moment. They chose to enjoy life and not wait on people. You know, we really do ourselves such a disservice when we decide to wait on people in order to live. So let's get into the story time. So yesterday I woke up and I was very upset because it was raining. And I'm thinking, you know, I didn't get a wig for the concert. I wish I would have got a wig. When I tell you guys, I wish I would have got a wig. Y'all gonna see why. Y'all gonna see why. I wish I had a wig on. But I decided to, you know, do my own hair. So I was really worried about the rain. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just take an umbrella with me. First thing I'm thinking is if I'm going to a concert and it's raining and I have an umbrella, the humidity is gonna get to my hair. But luckily the rain wasn't heavy and it wasn't really that humid. So I was able to preserve my hair. So it's raining, I'm already upset. I go to my makeup artist and, you know, we had a wonderful heart-to-heart conversation. I hadn't seen her in months. It just felt good to be back, to be getting glammed up. So great experience with my makeup artist. I'm on my way home. Concert starts at 8 p.m. I get home at like 7. So I'm changing, you know, I'm getting dressed, putting on my lotion, you know, putting on my perfume, my deodorant, you know, putting on my fur, you know, just the whole nine. So I get in the cab about 7:30, and I am driving to Jersey from the Bronx all the way to Newark. It's about maybe a 40-minute ride. So it's dark, and the Uber driver tells me, it's a lady. She's like, "Oh, you look famous." She said, "Where are you going?"
Let me.
And I was flabbergasted. I was in my head like, famous? Girl, don't nobody know me. I didn't tell her that, but that's what I was thinking. So I told her, I'm going to see Nicki Minaj. She was like, "Oh, that's so nice." We were just talking. So as I'm going to the concert and I'm on the road, I'm starting to feel kind of nervous because it's drizzling, it's dark, and I'm nervous because I know there's going to be so many people there, and I know that I'm by myself. I know that I'm alone. And I know I'm doing this for Nicki. I'm doing this for me because, I want to be there. I want to be a part of, Gag City. I want to see Nicki. But, as a woman, you feel nervous going to places alone sometimes, especially when you wish you would have had that support. So I pull up at the concert, and the first thing I see is all the barbs outside. And I have on these boots that have heels in them, but you can't really see the heel, but it's heels. So I'm getting out of the cab with my umbrella. I'm walking, and the barbs are looking at me, and I'm looking at the barbs, and we both looking at each other like, "Y'all ready?" Because I'm ready. And some of the girls, we looking at each other, and you could just tell when people like your outfit, but they not saying nothing. I'm admiring them, they admiring me. So I'm going through security, I'm walking in. As you can see, everybody is all wearing pink. So I go to sit down, and when I'm walking to my seat, you guys, so many of the barbs are coming up to me, and they're like, "You look so beautiful. I love your outfit." And I'm like, wow, I'm so touched because I'm nervous. I gotta walk, through the crowd and stuff, and I'm alone. I'm nervous, but I'm excited, and the barbs just made me feel so welcome, and it felt like family. So I go sit down, and more of the barbs start talking to me. So we start talking about our favorite songs off the Pink Friday 2 album. We start, saying how long we've been a Nicki fan, and I'm just bonding with people that I never met before. And this experience is so amazing for me because if I feel like it's not really easy to make friends as an adult, but when you go to a Nicki concert, a Nicki tour, and you see the barbs are just bonded together, even if they don't know you, they mess with you because you a barb. So God is a God of surprises. I tell you, there's this young lady that's sitting in the row ahead of me, and she turns around. She's like, "What's your name?" And I'm like, "Star." And I'm like, "Caitlin, is that you?" And it turns out my older sister, her cousin is there, and that's her cousin from her father's side of the family. And so I'm like, wow, I haven't seen you since 2016 when you were like 10, 11. Now you're 20. This is crazy. And I said, "Who did you come with?" She was like, "Oh, I came alone." And I said, wow. So she's right in the row ahead of me. We're together the whole concert. We're turning up. And then Nicki comes out. Was just so beautiful. And one thing I noticed about Nicki, you guys, is this: when you see her in person, there is a certain type of light that exudes from her. She has a special light, and now I see why there's so many naysayers. There's so many people that talk bad about her. There's so many people that try to critique and criticize her. When you look at Nicki, you can tell that not only is she, a global superstar icon, but she's chosen. One thing about Nicki, with everything that she's going through, all the opposition, all the people coming against her, she always comes out on top. And I know that it's because God is backing her up. So I had an amazing time, you know, at the concert. There was so many beautiful songs, you know, that Nicki was singing and rapping, and we were just singing along with her, you know, rapping along with her. And I said to myself, wow, you know, after everything I've been through this year, after all the stress and, you know, the drama, the chaos and the turmoil, I feel good. You know, I feel at peace. I came here and I did this for me. And not only is my sister's cousin here and I have somebody to vibe with, but I'm vibing with the Barbs and I'm seeing Nicki and she looks in my direction and she looks at me. And at this point, I almost fell off the chair. I'm gonna try to find the clip where when she looked at me, I was recording it and then the phone just switched the other way. You know, I guess I was starstruck. I guess I was starstruck, but I wasn't the only person that was falling. Other people were falling off their chairs too, and at the same time, yeah, I had heels on and stuff and trying to keep my balance, but it was incredible.
I'm in New York, Medicine Ave. I'm a Barbie girl, big Barbie dream house. The way Ken be killing shit got me yelling out like the scream house. Yelling out, we ain't selling out. We got money, but we ain't letting out. We got bars, but we ain't pulling out. And that pink Ferrari, we pulling out. I told Clay, bring the box, filling out. Cause he's so cold, we just chilling out. Yelling, yelling out.
Bitch, if you're still in doubt. And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a dog, but I still wanna party. Things feel like I'm ready to bed. I'm a 10, so I pull it again.
It was amazing. It was worth the money. And I don't know what to say. What else did I miss? What else am I missing from the concert? Oh, yes. Let's get into it. So, all of a sudden, right, I'm singing, rapping, dancing, and you know, when I'm rapping and Nicki, my fingers like this, you know? Because if you don't rap Nicki like this, what are you really doing? So my fingers like this, and all of a sudden I feel some water on my head. So I'm like, I start touching my hair and I'm like, whoa, what's this? I feel a big, like, a afro. And I'm like, hold on. No, this can't be. So I go to the bathroom and you guys, the top of my hair was so puffy and it was so wet that I was so embarrassed because, you know, the length of the hair was still straight, but the roots was so big. And I'm like, wow, I didn't come to this concert like this. Thank goodness I brought a little comb. So I was just combing my hair in the bathroom, panicking. Nicki's on stage. I just have Sprite and ice that I just got, you know, from the workers there that was selling it. And I'm at this point, I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. And then I thought about it. I said, okay, you know, as a person who loves like fashion and stuff, what do I do? How can I save myself right now? Because I look crazy. Everything else look good, but the hair look crazy. So I decided to put my hood on to cover up the mess. So I put my hood on in the bathroom and I leave this part of my hair out and I wore it like that for the rest of the concert. And yes, I was very hot. I was sweating, but nobody could see, what do you call that? The chichilla pet that was growing on the top of my hair up there. And so I rocked it like that the whole night. And lesson learned, next concert, because I'm trying to go to one last one in May before the tour is over. next concert, I will be having a wig on. At these concerts, especially when there's so many people, a lot of people are dressed up, a lot of people are close together and are singing and speaking, you will be sweating, and you will be sweating very bad. So if you are a woman of color, you're thinking about doing your natural hair for a concert, you want to do a silk press or what have you, and your plan is to keep your hair straight, I'm telling you, don't do it. That was a lesson learned for me. Like, make sure you do a protective style. Some girls have braids, you could get twists or do you a nice wig, because of the real natural hair during a really hot concert that's packed like that with over 15,000 people is not cutting it. So the concert's so amazing.
I sprinkle holy water upon the vampire. In this very moment I'm king. In this very moment I slay the life. Slay. This very moment I bring. Putting on everything. And I will retire with the ring. And I will retire with the crown. No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Blessed for the heavyweight champ. When I couldn't do it all alone.
And you know, God is so strategic. I was gonna call an Uber after me and my sister's cousins was taking each other photos and videos. I was gonna call an Uber, but I said, you know what, let me walk my sister's cousin to her car first, and I call an Uber in front of the restaurant. You know, because sometimes you can't call an Uber right in front of the concert because there's so many cars, it's so packed, your Uber can't get in the entranceway and they can't even find you. So my phone's on 10%. And then lo and behold, you know, my sister's cousin wound up dropping me off home. Well, not home, but like we went to Harlem. Okay, so we went to her place, and then I took an Uber from there, which was like only $20. So her helping me in that way, it really saved me over $100 to get home, and I was able to get home safely, because God knew that had I not bumped into my sister's cousin, I would have been waiting for an Uber. And you have over 500 cars, you know, in front of the Prudential Center, in front of the concert area. My phone's on 10%. The Uber's probably trying to find me. I can't find the Uber. And by the time the Uber would have probably, you know, came into the entryway, my phone would have been dead and they would not have been able to contact me. So, you know, shout out to God. He made sure I got home safe. He will put the right people in your path and with a purpose, and to serve you and to look out for your best interests. So I had an amazing time, you guys. I would recommend, if you're a Nicki fan or if you just want to have a good time, you really enjoy rap music, hip hop culture, get you a ticket to Gag City. Shout out to Nicki. If you ever see this video, thank you so much for, you know, your presence. Thank you so much for all that you have contributed to hip hop culture. Thank you for being the queen of rap. You know, no one can do it like you. You radiate such an amazing grace, such a, you know, just a powerful presence. And I love how not only do you rap, but you encourage us at the end of your concerts to not give up, even when we feel like giving up. You know, you encourage us to aim for our dreams and to accomplish something, and to not only love you, but to love ourselves enough to set goals for ourselves, and to accomplish our purpose, to accomplish our dreams, to accomplish our visions. And that's what I love so much about you.
To be alive today and they're not, but you are. That means there's still a purpose for your life. So I want you right now, let's all do this together. I want you to say this. At the count of 3, we're gonna say, no matter what, I will win. 1, 2, 3. No matter what, I will win. Thank you, Newark. Who's in school? Because you know the night is...
I will see you guys soon. I hope you enjoyed this video and all the clips that I inserted. If you have went to a Nicki Minaj tour, if you've been to Gag City already, comment down below your story time. What was your favorite part about the tour? And I will see you guys soon.
Let's go.